So this is the right side of the front yard, and I spent a little more time watering on this. This is still using the hose and the spray nozzle. You'll see that Liz tiered this so that there's different areas of the yard. The top and middle tier, if you could spend 3 to 5 minutes giving it a good soak every other day, that would be great. Even the on the right hand side of that tier, there's some succulents, and normally I wouldn't put that much water on them, but that is one of the hot parts of the yard. So the first and second tier, maybe 3 minutes each of watering would be super. And then this lower part of the yard, where the Diamondii is dying off again. Too bad for that, unfortunately. But again, the Diamondii doesn't take a lot of water, so just kind of spraying it down a little bit would be all the watering you need to do that. This is also the beginning of my farm. So you can see I've got some vegetables growing in pots and in bags. For the vegetables that are in bags, and I'll show you the other part of the yard in just a minute, it's 1 watering can into the bag every 3 days. Okay, doesn't have to be every day. If you happen to come out and there's if the deer don't get it, or some of the other little critters that come around to steal food off of bushes, if there's any zucchini or squash that you want to help yourself, they're about ready to kick off. They're still moving kind of slow, but they'll be okay soon. So we've got zucchini and squash down here. I've got some more. I've got lettuce there. Coming this way. This to the right, this is sage. It's a little root bound. I need to plant that again in something else, but it's got some sage leaves on it, but it's not doing as well as its partner, and its partner is right here. This one's a healthy one, and this is what those grow bags do, is they help promote good root growth. But if you could spray this down, if these plants are still here, these little succulents on the side, if you could spray those down, and then the plants that are in pots up here on the patio, if you could give them a little shot of water every once in a while, okay? That'd be super. This is the other part of the farm. So I have a ton of tomatoes. Going overboard on the tomatoes, but I haven't set up the trellising yet for the smaller plants, but I've got the bigger ones inside a cage. And then go down this way. So these are all tomato plants. If you are familiar with tomato plants, you know that in between the joints or the unions where they branch off in leaf, they get suckers, these things that want to promote another bush. And if you happen to see any suckers in between the joints, let me see if I can find one here. I've been picking most of them off. Here's one right here. See this little thing here? It's trying to push out something new. I don't like that, so I'll just pick it off. You don't have to do that. I don't think it's going to go crazy in the amount of time that while we're gone. This is last year's tomato plant, and I thought it had died off. I really didn't water it much, but you can see it's really going to town now. Since it appeared to be a little bit alive, I put some more fertilizer on it. When the berries get to be about, maybe inch and a half, and are bright orange, they're wonderful to eat. And please eat all the tomatoes that are growing, because otherwise they'll just go to waste. I'm trying to grow Brussels sprouts. This is new to me. The plants look big and healthy, but I've got some issues with some of the pests on it. But these are in bags again, so any plant that's in a bag gets 1 watering can's worth of water every 3rd day. All right, so that's the farm. And then this, I need to show you this. we have a pump. All of the water that we use in the house, all of it, because we can't go directly to the sewer system, we have to pump it. So this is the pump, and on the side here, you'll see a little black, I don't know if you can see it there, it's a little toggle switch. If for some reason you hear an alarm or you see this light on, you want to hit that toggle switch to turn it off, okay?